OnlyTax, where we give you the naked truth about how the tax system really works. In this segment called Accountants React, we watch viral real estate clips and break them down from a tax and accounting perspective. Let's take a look at this one.
All right, let's watch this right now. I'm excited. We've always thought we have, and we're both boxing fans here. So, out of curiosity, who do you think is better, Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao? Who do you think would have won if they fought back in their prime?
Pacquiao.
I do too. I do too. This is not politically correct, but I think Mayweather was scared of Pacquiao during his prime. But anyway,
Yeah,
I digress. Let's watch this
let's go.
video.
My first investment was commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with 5 million. Put up 5 million, I was getting 50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off. You like the cash flow.
So he said he invested $5 million. He's getting $50,000 in cash flow every month. So what is that, Rain? What's 50,000 times 12? Let's see. That's $600,000, Rain, divided by $5 million. That's a 12% cash on cash return. I don't believe that, especially for that kind of property that's new built and looks like it's a nice area. I think it's very hard for you to get a 12% cash on cash return. Probably a more realistic is somewhere between 4 to 6%. So I think that's Mayweather is stretching the truth a little bit over here.
Mm,
So let's keep on watching.
Cash flow. For
mm,
years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this, then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said, I'm not going to even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. I tell people,
So I would say that just because one investment isn't doing good doesn't mean that the next investment is going to do good as well. Even though you're investing with the same team, you're investing with the same group, it's very important for you to make sure that you are running the numbers for each potential investment individually. So never ever think that one investment is going to do just as good as another investment just because it's with the same group of people. So
I tell people, roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life. You don't ever know if you're going to be successful if you don't take that chance.
That's my problem with people who are celebrities and influencers, right, is that they make it sound too easy and then they
yeah.
just give you a motivational speech at the end. And then if you take the advice that you're doing the due diligence, you could lose a lot of money. And despite what they say about real estate, right, you could lose money in real estate. So that's my
Yeah.
reaction here. So what's your final thoughts on this, right?
My final thought is yes, you can do whatever you want, but do research and planning first. Always. Like in whatever cases in life, you do research and like think it through first before diving right into it. I think that's my like the whole thing in here.
So thank you for that.
All right, let's move on to our second clip. This one actually comes from Jason himself, talking about the power of asking and taking opportunities. So let's watch.
So quick question, right?
Hmm.
Before we start. Do you recognize the person in the video?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not just
Who?
you, but also the one you're actually asking a question to. It's Jack. Hello. Who
Yes.
doesn't recognize the guy?
Yes, exactly. So, growing up, I was a big basketball fan. So, I
Mm.
remember in 2022, I went to a real estate conference in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was one of the guest speakers. And I was just so amazed to hear that Shaq invests in real estate as well. So, everybody knows that Shaq has multiple businesses. He has the shoes, he has the pizza, he has the television gigs also. But I did not know that he invests in real estate. So I was just amazed to watch somebody on stage who I grew up watching and like cheering for, especially when he was playing with the Lakers. So let's watch
Mm.
this. My name is Jason Malabute. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. I have been watching you ever since you came to LA. 2000, I was happy. 2001, I was happy. 2002, I was happy. 2003, I was pissed. I was mad at 2023 because they were the favorites to win during that year for the championship. And then that's when they had Kobe, Shaq, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton. So they were their favorites to win. that year, but they lost to the Detroit Pistons, who had no all-stars, but just had a better team chemistry. So whether it's in basketball, real estate, or when you're here, working at our firm, it's all about having team chemistry because that's what's going to bring in the results. All right,
Hmm.
let's continue. So
Watch Campbell in the post. Here's Sam. Hill puts it on the floor and stops and he brought it down. He brought the whole goal down. It's a shot.
I invest in Indianapolis and also Kansas City. And my question to you is simple. How can we eventually do business together, Shaq?
I'll meet you in the back and I'll grab your phone and I'll put my information in.
My man,
All right.
thank you very much, Shaq. So the whole moral of the story, man, is always
Take your shot.
take a shot because you miss all the shots that you don't take, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter whether it's asking a seller to sell a property to you directly, or when you have a meeting with our team and you have a question about a particular tax strategy
Hmm.
that you have in mind that you heard about and you don't
Yeah.
know if you qualify for it or not. Always ask because you never know. Like that's the reason why we're here is so that we can help clarify with
Hmm.
you any questions that you might have about the
Hmm.
tax code. All right. So very funny range. So I got to meet Shaq in the back. Added
Oh,
that to get his number, and the guy is huge. Range like he's like 7'3", 7'4", something like that. So
whoa.
I was literally up to his belly button. He was tall.
Oh my goodness.
He was tall. Anyway, Rain, have you seen that clip before? Or was that your first time watching it?
No, actually, when one of our team sent it over to
Uh,
our, yeah, I guess I already watched it. I was like, you, oh, like what? I'm a fan, but in not in basketball, but in, like him being in comedy and like he's just really funny.
yeah,
And that's what I like about him.
yeah, he's a very nice guy. So, Shaq, if you're watching this, we still have to do a real estate deal together. All right, Shaq? All
Don't
right.
forget about it, Chuck. And that's the segment, content react. Real estate content online can be inspiring, okay? But understanding the accounting and tax implications is what helps investors avoid costly mistakes. Thanks again for watching OnlyTax. You can also give us your videos, TikToks, anything that you would want us to react to or questions that you want us to answer, and we'll definitely check it out. OnlyTax, where we give you the naked truth about how the tax system really works.